Hello, today is Bandcamp Friday. Bandcamp Friday. Good morning, Vietnam. Today is Bandcamp Friday. Bandcamp is a platform in which you could buy independent music straight from artists, right? I love the platform. It's a great platform. And Bandcamp Fridays is like whenever they waive their fees and like revenue from the sales of um any kind of music. So that means artists will get more of whatever you purchase a song or album for. So today's one day. This is August 1st, 2025. There's one happening on September 5th, 2025, one on October 3rd, 2025, and one on December 5th, 2025 this year. And I'm announcing it just in case someone out there was like, "Man, I really want to buy Maple's album. I really want to support their art," because it seems that a lot of people have liked my last album, Amen, Brother," and wanted to announce it just in case someone was out there was waiting for the desperately for the day to give me money, right? But also, I think that it's also important to just know about alternative platforms when it comes to music because Bandcamp is where I discovered a lot of cool music, and that's why, I basically had no other option that I wanted to do for whatever I wanted to distribute my music, right? Because SoundCloud fucking sucks, and streaming platforms cost money to get on because of mostly because of Spotify's monopoly on things, but also because it's like, you know, that's just that the server cost. Anyway, but yeah, Bandcamp Fridays today. No fees for anything. So if you wanted to buy my album, or if you wanted to buy anyone else's album, highly recommend it's doing it today because the artist gets more of your money instead of the company Bandcamp, which Bandcamp's not the worst company you give your money to. But I'm just saying that if you want to give artists music and you're gonna give artists money, then you probably should just give the artist the money, right? Um, and so if I'm looking at Bandcamp's website right now, so if you are not interested in buying my album, which is cool. There's a few other artists I'm looking at right now that I think are cool. I love Burial. I love Untrue, great album. Black Milk. I love If There's a Hell Below, great album. Of course, King Gizzard's a master class in how to make music quickly and quality. This is just the best selling ones right now at this particular moment. Melvins, great band. Kurt Cobain loved the Melvins. Toby Fox, the Deltarune soundtrack. You never can go wrong with Deltarune. I didn't even know there's a Public Enemy album over here. It's interesting. Um, Yuzo Koshiro. Wow, I didn't know Yuzo Koshiro was here. Oh, that Cindy Lee album. That's interesting. Let's see. Is that an Iron Mouse single or is that an album? That's a single. No, it's an album. Panchico will always be a Bandcamp mainstay. You know, Femtonol. Classic. Open Mike Eagle dropped a new record recently. I haven't listened to it yet, but I always like Open Mike Eagle. I think my favorite album from him is probably Brick Body Kids Don't Dream. I think that's the one. The Minecraft soundtrack, definitely Gen Z classic. Um of course the other oh yeah, Elliott Smith, the Elliott Smith reissue for this first album, I think. Yeah, his first album, the self-titled record. um and yeah, I mean there's a lot of good albums over here. I think Bandcamp is a place you should explore because if you like music, and Bandcamp's one of the few platforms in which the best music is usually the best selling, or at least the most notable. Because on Spotify, it's like since everybody's on there, all the normies, it's like but it's just like pop. So it's like the pop albums would be on there, big label stuff, big label pushes, um, and Bandcamp is where people who are like music nerds will go and buy their music and, you know, support artists directly. So if you are a big music head, definitely recommend using Bandcamp. And if you start using Bandcamp, remember to follow me on Bandcamp, and remember that Bandcamp Friday is a day that you can go and pay artists to to do the things. So again, it's today, August 1st, September 5th, October 3rd, and December 5th. Today is Bandcamp Friday, and this is Maple J Milk here with the news.